Hey creative minds, hey creative mind of gang. I mean heaven made gang. This your girl, the creative mind of Bree. I'm back with another video. Um, and this time I just want to talk to you all. I know a lot of y'all was on my Instagram. I know a lot of y'all was on my Facebook inboxing me, telling me that it was gonna be okay. If you don't know, a lot of things went on about my oldest daughter found on her dad's side, and it was a lot of crazy stuff. But I'm not even going to talk about it because I did make a video on it for the Real Talk Thursday. I wasn't able to upload it, but now all of a sudden I'm able to upload. So of course, sometimes you get into those ways on letting people do something to you for a long time, and you think that I'm supposed to forgive, and they keep doing it. I'm supposed to forgive. You forgive about so many times. God said 77 times 7. So I'm forgiving, but it's a point where I'm still human, and you can only test me so much to keep calling and keep texting and saying things that try to drag me and down me. But as soon as I say something, I'm supposed to be a woman of God, and I can't. Yeah, I'm a woman of God. I'm also I'm a child of God. And so it's a lot of people that's a woman of God. No, not even talking about the levels and everything. But I'm here to say, not even about that. I don't want to talk about no negativity because I already left that behind. I had to say what I had to say to stand up for myself and also speak facts on my behalf. But the thing is, I haven't received child support from none of my kids at all. And it's been 12 years for my oldest daughter, Jada. She's 12. So I'm not going to just sit here and try to do it now. I'm going to continue to do what I'm supposed to do. But I'm not going to be disrespected on how I've been handling stuff, especially from someone who's coming in and wanting to be with her dad and have a relationship. They're not going to tell me what I do in my household. Like, they stay here or everything. But I just want to let y'all guys know, when something comes up, it's something going on. The devil's going to try to use anybody he can. So if he's using people to come to you and try to deteriorate, I'm going to say it like that, to deteriorate your information that you have received from God, that you've been building up, your value, your worth, people will come after they see that. They will be looking because, certain people will come and say, you got this going on, you're not doing this, you failed in this, you failed in that, and they say, I didn't even know you had this, I don't even know what you're doing, but they just said that you failed certain things and they can name it. Certain people, I mean, if you can name how many businesses I have and you think I failed in them because of what you're looking at on my Instagram or my Facebook, me building or whatever, then you're watching. And obviously, I guess you're feeling some type of way when you can be using that energy to go to do the same thing, which sometimes they even try to do the same thing that you're doing, thinking that you're going to steal. I even had text messages saying that they're going to try to stop me from what I'm doing. Nobody can stop what God has for you. What's for you is for you. They can try. They're just going to waste their time in the process when they can be better in themselves. So I'm just telling you guys to always remember that God has to say so. Always trust in Him. Always know that He's with you. Somebody told me that they gave me a scripture in my inbox for me to read. And that was about a week ago that they sent that on my story. But I didn't look at it until yesterday. And that's the time that I needed to, look at it. And it was Joshua chapter 1 verse 9, and I kind of read the whole chapter, but that right there, I needed that to hear that because God is always with you. Sometimes you can forget from looking at your circumstances that doesn't, or your storm or your trials or your tribulation. Yes, I don't have a car right now, but sometimes it's a test. I don't have I'm not where I want to be. I'm very thankful and I'm stable to be able to take care of my kids how I need to. And sometimes I have to sacrifice some money that I want to go and spend other things on for me and myself and my children. But I sacrifice to become better, going to seminars, getting books instead of going out to certain places. That's the thing. I took my kids a lot of places. I paid a lot of money, but now it's time to sacrifice. It's a lot of people that continue to spend their money on, going out having fun now, but I'd rather spend my time to sacrifice because I know in the long run it's going to pay off. People have different mindsets, and mine is going to go with other people who has already reached that level of success, and I'm trying to learn from them. I see you have to sacrifice, and God also tell you to use your oil that you have to sell. So it's a lot of things that I learned, and I know sometimes you can get off track from a lot of things that's going on. You have this, you have that, you have something else coming up. Then all of a sudden somebody coming saying you this, you a bum, you ugly, and it's, when they can't get to your financial part, because yes, I know I don't have a car. I had many of cars, but that wasn't the issue. Sometimes you're moving too much in that car and doing things you're not supposed to, or what God doesn't want you to do. You're staying out more time, having more time to stay out than you should, when you should be in the house doing, working on what you're praying for. So God, if you're asking God, please make sure I don't do it the wrong way, sometimes that car will have to go, and I'm okay with that, because I still have no, I don't want to feel like I'm dependent on somebody, but God brings people sometimes to help you, and that was my problem. I never wanted nobody to help me, but it's okay. That's why God brought people around, especially my family. My family has been a big support with me. I'm not gonna try to talk about my kids, other side of the family, but I could say every month or every year. I'm not talking about certain times or whatever. Yeah, sometimes my oldest daughter, grandma, does buy something as a grandmother for Christmas, saying, hey, look, me and my family got this for Christmas. It's a lot of clothes and stuff. And I'm like, thank you. But I'm still, as a mother, still want to do my own for my kids. I still have my responsibility to do something. And it makes me happy to see to get what my kids need. And also want, not need, because as a parent, we always, if a child isn't living with us, we always think that we only should get what they need, but it's also wants as well, on top of that, because when they grow up, that you don't want them to have that lack mentality. You don't want them to be fully dependent on themselves now, as that they're young. They don't know how to be dependent. You could teach them step by step, as in, going to get my kids to sell candy, or they help me sell certain things, or they reading, or they learning, listening to positive things. Now that is raising them to be dependent, but you don't want them to be dependent by themselves at a young age, making them do everything, like you just don't have a part in their life. You also have a part in their mentality and stability, their emotional health, because it's not only for the parent that's staying in the house. And I keep saying parent because it's not only mothers that's in the house, it's also fathers that does things as well. Even if the child goes to the house, they don't just want to go out and not, it's more than that. It's the spiritual mind, the health, and all of that. So that's really what I wanted to talk about, y'all. So I hope y'all get this message. I hope it's resonate with y'all. Try to work on you. It don't matter what nobody say. I don't care if you on somebody's couch. I don't care. They can call you all names, but if you know what you're doing, you don't have to show it on social media. You don't have to act like you rich just for you to be labeled as rich. No, it all starts in your mindset. So that's another mindset that people try to throw and say you're certain things, and their mindset is all messed up because they don't even know that it starts in your mindset first. I know who I am. I know what I have. I know what's inside of me. Now it's just the time that all of that stuff that I'm working on is, taking baby steps, because I still have responsibility as a mother of 4, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to work for nobody at all. But if I had to get a job like online at home, or work part-time sometimes just to fund my business, it would not be for a long period of time, just for me to start off, because I believe that God wants us to have our own. He wants us to have our own. It's too much stuff that is going on in different businesses, and even if you're in a 9-to-5, don't always just settle. Just, use that to fund your business. And if you're coming up, you don't really know what it takes to become a business owner or be successful, then you shouldn't be talking about anybody else's progress, because it took a lot of people to fail to be successful. And it took me a long time of failing, and I learned so much by doing that. You will not know that. That's how you know when certain people have not reached a level of they just get in the company. I got this, I got a business now. And they think it's gonna be easy, but it's not. You have to put in the work as well. So I'm gonna talk to y'all later. I hope this really helps someone. If it has, and please comment below on a story that you're going through, your situation, so we could talk about it. Or if you have overcome it already or overcame it, then you let me know in the comments below. Also, let me know what type of business do you like? What's your talent? What's your gifts? And thank you all, Heaven Made Gang, Creative Mind, for just worrying about me coming into the comments and everything. I usually use just go pray or talk motivation and listen to a few songs, how I'm feeling, write down how I'm feeling, or make a song. But you guys really stepped in on helping me, and just saying some encouraging things. And I love you guys. You are some true supporters. And that's about it. You guys be blessed and just raise your kids to be successful at a young age. All right, y'all. See y'all later. Thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. Make sure y'all subscribe so y'all can make sure that y'all get more videos. I have more coming soon. And these nails, I have a video on how I did it. I didn't really do the design yet. I just painted these two, so don't worry about the little mess up part. But I didn't do how I did the design, but I will. If you want me to, leave a comment below, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. Yeah.